Hola, mi amigos, and welcome to the Sir Gladiator Show. I don't talk a whole lot about wrestling here, but after what we saw last night on Monday Night Raw, I really wanted to say some stuff about that because, it was an awesome Raw in a lot of ways. You had the dramatic return of CM Punk. You had the pretty darn good main event. You had AJ winning the women's championship and her segment in the ring with Stephanie McMahon. That was some good stuff. But as great as a fair bit of the show was, there was one segment in particular that I really wanted to talk about because it stood out to me as head and shoulders above the rest. And of course, one man stood out head and shoulders above the rest, and I have to be talking about Mark Henry. The man is still awesome after all these years. And I imagine just about everybody watching believed what I believed, that he was retiring. And I was sad about it, watching him give his quote unquote retirement speech. Of course, happily it turned out not to be one. It was a fake retirement speech. It was great to learn that it was not real. He is not really retiring after all. But boy, it was awesome. He was awesome. He had everybody going. He had me going. It was moving. It was funny. Uh, the man is awesome in so many ways, and is obvious. The world's strongest man. His great entrance music that just fits his character perfectly. But who knew that the man was such an incredible actor? I mean, some people might say, well, all wrestlers are actors, but there's acting and there's acting. Normally, what you think of as wrestlers, you think of them more like stunt men. If you're thinking about it in Hollywood terms, this is not really so much acting per se, but this was acting, and of course he followed a John Cena promo, so of course that helped, right? I mean, getting to follow John Cena, you know, not to be overly unkind or anything, but John Cena is not that good. So following somebody like him helps, but that isn't the point. I mean, he could have followed CM Punk. I mean, or Daniel Bryan, or he could have followed anybody, and that still would have been a heck of a performance. It was so awesome. It was moving. He's holding up the belt and he's crying, and it was the one belt that he had never won. He had won these other belts and done so much. What a career he has had, and it's so true. You wonder how much of his speech actually is true. Certainly we know that some of it was. Talking about the things that he's accomplished, and the Mae Young reference was great, and I mean, and when he took that belt and he held it up, and then with Cena, and Cena went to hug him, and he grabbed him, and he hit him with the world's strongest slam, and he said he's still got a lot left in the tank, and you don't doubt it. I sure don't. And to learn that he is really sticking around, and boy, do I sure hope that some way, he beats Cena for that title. He sure deserves that title. It is just so wonderful to still have Mark Henry around, and hopefully for a long time, and more immediately, hopefully he's going to win that title from John Cena. You know, I mean, what a performance. I could go on, but let me just say, do yourself a favor and watch, you know, the Mark Henry quote unquote retirement speech segment from Raw. You know, it's probably going to be here on YouTube. It may be up in good quality by the time you watch this. It actually is up or was up earlier, but it was not in good quality. But hopefully the it'll be there in good quality by the time you're watching this. But if you have to watch it somewhere, watch it wherever you have to watch it. Watch this segment. This is the highlight of the night. It doesn't matter, you know, how much you enjoyed seeing CM Punk again, you know, in the opening segment in the main event. It doesn't matter, you know, how much you enjoyed, you know, seeing AJ go toe to toe with, you know, Stephanie McMahon herself. Yeah, you know, whatever it is that you enjoyed about the show, and there was a lot to enjoy about the show, not taken away from any of the rest of it, but just saying that this was Head and Shoulders the segment of the show. Watch this segment. It was awesome. Mark Henry is awesome, and here's hoping he wins wins that title from John Cena, and the sooner the better. The man is a living legend. He deserves that title. He is awesome, and he is even more awesome than I even knew he was, and I knew he was awesome. All right. So watch the segment and have a great day. This is Sir Gladiator signing off for now.